Hi, hello. My name is Dina Leonova, or just Dinka. I'm from Belarus. I have a background in architecture. I also lived almost all my life in post-Soviet Minsk, so I think that gave me an understanding and some passion for modernism and art and architecture of 20th century. It also influenced my medium of choice, which is watercolor at the moment. I think I'm a little bit scared of oil painting because I never was trained to do it properly. So when you have limitations and some lack of skills, it may bring you to find your way in maybe not very popular medium in the modern painting like watercolor. Anyway, I don't think I have huge influences from painting, from like global painting, world painting scene, or art history in general. I think movies and music had influenced me more, maybe because I wasn't exposed to great collections and museums. But I do remember when I first encountered like world famous paintings. It was a huge exhibition of Monet in Moscow, and it really struck me, his paintings. Now I'm looking more for contemporary artists like Gerhard Richter or Mama Anderson. They're probably my best references and inspirations at the moment. Right now I'm focusing on my postgraduate program at the Royal College of Art. It's a very exciting process and I'm very grateful for it. So all my thoughts are there at the moment. I'm working on my diploma project. So yeah, a lot of painting right now. The biggest challenge of being an artist is probably just keep going with it, because you will question yourself every day, sometimes several times a day. Should I be doing it? Is it the wrong is it the wrong path for me or the right one? So yeah, just keep going, carrying on. Maybe not think of art or painting in particular as of something very spiritual and holy, and just do it. Just treat it as a job, even as a habit. I don't think I want to give my younger self any advices because it may sound cheesy, but I think that younger people are not very good at taking advices, and that probably leads us to live experiences that makes us wise enough to give advices after that. So no, I don't know, maybe sleep more is always the best advice. I don't think that I had tried any super unconventional mediums. I'm focusing on painting at the moment. I know that there are a lot of different ways you can express yourself, but I am a little bit conservative here. I feel like painting suits me, and this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to explore it more before I may be interested in something more unconventional. Anyway, I do experiment with watercolors. I try to mix my own watercolors from pigment, and I also paint on a canvas at the moment with watercolors. I prefer raw canvas and primed, and it gives really interesting effects. I do listen a lot of audio content all the time I work. I think it helps me to focus and to build a certain distance around me, which creates sort of a cocoon. It could be music. Now I listen more for podcasts, some news, probably even, or interviews. It could be something related to art, to politics, to history, anything actually, anything that might sound interesting. When it's music, it's usually something I love, something I listened a lot of times. I always re-listen or listen on repeat music I like, so it would be something pretty melancholic, like Massive Attack, Radiohead, some Belarusian post-punk bands, just on repeat. A lot of Lana Del Rey, something moody. The best reaction on my work is actually buying it. I think this is the best reaction you can get, actually, because any verbal feedback could be helpful, could be beneficial, could challenge you, but also could disrupt your process a bit if it doesn't correspond with your thoughts on your work or something. But when someone wants to spend their money on something that is not necessary as food or clothes or something like that, and if someone see my painting and want to put it on their wall and to live with it, I really consider it as the best reaction, because it is a pretty big decision. It's not a poster you can change. Even affordable paintings, they cost you money, and you will be seeing it every day. So I really appreciate when someone want to live with my painting. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. I want my paintings to be a sort of a pause in life, in a rush. I want them to make you stop for a moment and connect to your thoughts, to your nowness, to your presence, to create this feeling of presence, being here by reflecting on your emotional response to it. So it's sort of the idea of connection with yourself, with your inner child, when you just stopped and your endless flow in your mind, with the rush of thoughts, it just goes silent, and you can take a deep breath and feel something. I think it's really good thing to take away this feeling of you being present here right now. Thank you so much. I tried to put everything in one recording. That's why there are some pauses, because I was checking with the list of questions. So thank you very much for your interest, and let's keep in touch.